Hey, I'm Christy Simpson. Director's tip number 9 is how to have perfectly timed bows. And you know, this is something I just kind of stumbled on recently. I try to always, in the musicals I write, I try to leave a lot of time for bows so you can have lots of different people bowing. I want everybody to get a chance to bow because, you know, have their moment, parents can applaud, it's so awesome. But just recently, I started listening to the bows when I was jogging, which I just did, by the way, so if my face looks red, that's why. When I was jogging, I would listen to the bows and kind of envision how would it be cool if they came up at a certain time. I think it was Straight Outta Bethlehem that made me do it. And I found that if you make a list of who you want to bow, I usually do it in groups. So it's like group 1, usually I have about 10 groups, maybe 9, if that kind of lays out that's about how much time we have. So group 1 is like soloists. Group 2 is kid 1, 2, 3, 4, and people that have small lines. Group 3 is dancers from this song or something, whatever. So I write them all down. So definitely when they come and bow, I can say group 1, group 2, so everybody can memorize it, right? But what I started doing was bowing on the beat, okay? Which maybe you guys were doing, but for me it was always like the bows would kind of change depending on where you were, how long it takes them to walk forward. And what you do is if you make it more choreographed, it actually goes much smoother. For instance, say you're all on a flat level. Say that you had all your actors come down and be ready to bow. That's always a good way. You see that in Broadway. Like they're already standing there, they're ready to walk out in a line, right? So since the songs usually are something recognizable, I usually do that, and then there's like an electric guitar over it. So let's say it's Faith News. Somehow the music is going, our God is big, big, bigger. Da, 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 da. No one's singing it, but everyone kind of hears it in their head, right? So I would tell group 1, if they're already down there, you're gonna bow on we. Our God is big, big, bigger than we could ever know, and up. So they're holding their bow down on we, 2, 3, up, or we, 2, 3, 4, up. If you don't want to do that, you can count it too. You could be like group 1, I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, and bow 2, 3, 4. Group 2 comes in 1, 2, 3, 4, and bow 2, 3, 4. Now, sometimes it takes longer to get people out there, right? So that's why doing it with music works so great. So what I would do is, let's say, okay, group 1, you're gonna bow on we could ever know. Oh, oh, trust his faithfulness. He'll never. Group 2, you're gonna bow on never. Never, never let you go. His promises are true, true, true. What he says, group number 3 is gonna bow on says. So that comes out to be, I don't know, if that's every 8 counts or something like that. And if you have a bigger group, his promises are true, true, true. What he says he will do, that's a headline. So instead of on says, we'll make it on headline. So put it on a word, and then everybody knows when they're coming down for it, and everybody bows together. I don't know, maybe you guys were doing that, but it's been totally working for me, and it helps it so for me, so the bows are the same every time. And it just makes it smoother, and it makes it kind of like dancing and kind of fun. So I hope that tip helps you. You guys are probably getting close to doing bows, or maybe some of you have already done them, but good luck, and let me know how everything goes.